Trump claims total reset in U.S.-China trade relations following Geneva tariff talks. President Donald Trump hailed the initial day of trade negotiations between the United States and China in Geneva as a total reset in their strained economic relationship. The talks, involving senior officials from both countries, aim to ease a trade war that has severely disrupted global markets and bilateral commerce. Trump described the discussions as very good and a total reset negotiated in a friendly, yet constructive way, signaling a hopeful shift in the contentious U.S.-China trade dispute. The negotiations featured about 8 hours of dialogue between Chinese Vice Premier Lifeng and U.S. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent, along with U.S. Trade Representative Jamieson Greer. The first in-person meeting since tariffs exceeding 100% were imposed by both sides. The U.S. has imposed tariffs reaching 145% on Chinese imports, while China retaliated with 125% tariffs on American goods, effectively stalling nearly $600 billion in annual trade between the two nations. Neither side provided detailed information on agreements or progress, maintaining confidentiality amid sensitive negotiations and high mutual distrust. Trump emphasized the goal of encouraging China to open its markets to American businesses, stating this would be beneficial for both countries and global economic stability. The talks are scheduled to continue beyond the initial day, with hopes that a roadmap for easing tariffs and improving trade relations can be established. The prolonged tariff battle has disrupted supply chains, unsettled financial markets, and raised fears of a global economic downturn, prompting urgent efforts to de-escalate tensions. Trump suggested an 80% tariff might be an appropriate level, down from the current 145%, but stressed that any reduction must be reciprocal and contingent on Chinese concessions. Swiss officials facilitating the talks expressed hope that the dialogue itself marks progress, though analysts remain skeptical about the likelihood of a swift or comprehensive breakthrough. President Trump's optimistic framing of the Geneva talks as a total reset contrasts with the cautious tone of analysts and officials, highlighting the complexity of resolving one of the world's most consequential trade conflicts.